Hello, hello. Welcome to Lori Stampin' Creations. My name is Lori Helvig, and I'm going to share with you 11 cards today. This is my Sunday share card, and normally I come at 7 p.m., but today I'm doing it a little earlier because I have something going on later. So these are the 11 cards I will share in just a bit. So let's go ahead and just do a recap of last week. It was September 14th, and I had 5 cards last week. And I want to point out this card right here, this Christmas card, because I had asked people to vote for their favorite of those 5 cards. And the winner from last week's video is Kathy G. I'm just going to say their initials, but Kathy G, I think you know who you are if you voted for this card. And I will get this in the mail to you. I'll mail it this week, so you'll get some happy mail. So congratulations to Kathy G. And I think that's the only one. Yeah, last week I drew one name. This week, since I have 11 cards, I'm going to draw 2. So you don't have to vote. You don't need to vote for your card this week, but just make a comment. Let me know you're here. Tell me what you've got going on this weekend, or just hello, or whatever you want to say. And then your name will be entered in a drawing. Not to get one of these cards, but I will send you happy mail next week when I draw 2 names. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with Lori's share card, or 11 in this case. So I do want to tell you that somebody has a birthday tomorrow, and these are all birthday cards that I received in the mail. So I just have to tell you, it's been so fun to get happy mail. And who doesn't love to get a hand-stamped card, right? So these are the ones that I have so far. And hopefully tomorrow when I go to my mailbox on my actual birthday, hopefully I'll have some more. And I don't really want to mention how old I am, but I do have a hint, because if you know, you know. So there you go. So if this looks familiar to any of you out there in Facebook land, you know exactly how old I will be tomorrow. So anyway, enough said about that, and we will move on to the birthday cards I received. So let's start with this one. Like I said, I'm not going to say any numbers or anything because you don't have to vote for your favorite, but just please comment, and you might get some happy mail. So this card was made by Karen F., and it's a fun fold card. So the crumb cake has a base on there of crumb cake, and then, like I said, it's a real simple fun fold card, and it features let's see, I wrote this down, Country Woods designer paper. So it is current right now in the annual catalog. So this piece here and these pieces all come from that paper pack. That's Country Woods. Okay, so let's move on to the next card. This one was made by Lori W. Thank you so much for sending me a birthday card. And this is one of those, it's a paper pumpkin kit from, I don't know, last year maybe or something. I lost track of the date, but I think it was a paper pumpkin kit, and absolutely gorgeous. This was a real popular one. And of course, with the daisies and everything, and sweetest birthday wishes. So that is just real super cute. Thank you, Lori. And the next one I received, okay, this is from Tina F. And Tina made a real pretty card using this floral designer paper. Let's see, it's called Florals in Bloom from the annual catalog. And then this white piece here is a die that was cut with traditional labels dies, and that's in the holiday mini catalog right now. And I haven't got these labels dies yet, but I'm going to get them because I really do like them, and they'll go. You don't have to use them just for Christmas. There, like I said, this is obviously a birthday card, and she used that die. And then this die right here with the white, that comes from the perennial postage dies from the annual catalog. So thank you very much, Tina, for that beautiful birthday wishes. And then this is Susan T. And this card layout, even though this is retired designer paper, we made this at a Peoria class a while back, and real easy to duplicate just using a square punch and any designer paper that you have on hand. And how cute is that? Just, add your sentiment and things like that. So thank you, Susan T. And the next one we have is Jan P. She used an old background stamp. I think this was called Marble, a big background stamp with Stampin' Up. And pretty sure it was Marble or Swirls or something like that. So happiest wishes on your birthday. Thank you, Jan P. Now we're moving on to Marilyn S. So this is current paper. This squirrel comes from Storybook Moments. And it's an online exclusive right now, so you can still get this paper, and these acorns come from that. There's die cuts to cut out, and that's what this is that come with the paper that you just punch them out. So thank you, Marilyn S., for this cute birthday. And then we go to Kathy V. So Kathy V sent this. I think this was the first one I received. I got this earlier in September, and kudos to Kathy for mailing out her birthday cards early, because I tell you what, I'm late most of the time. So thank you for being so early with this. And Kathy used this Happy Birthday, which comes from this set. So it's currently in the annual catalog with you in mind, and I love these sentiments and the font on these stamps, and I use the heck out of this set. I use it all the time. So thank you, Julie Davison, for coming up with such a fabulous set for your million in sales. So like I said, that's in the annual catalog. And simple happy birthday. Thank you so much, Kathy. Now we're up to Joe P. And she used this round circle die, comes from Spotlight on Nature Dies, which is in the online exclusives right now. And I have to talk about this paper because even this designer paper is no longer available. It was one of my favorites. I am a Night of Navy gal, always have been, and I love this navy paper. So I'm going to bring this in for a couple reasons. First of all, because I loved it. And secondly, this is a retired pack, like I said, and there's a lot of paper in here. Oh my goodness, there's still a lot of paper in here. Lost Lagoon and Old Olive and Night of Navy are the colors. And I'm going to be giving this away. You won't be able to buy it, but you can get it for free if you come to my house. So this is my little advertisement, okay? I always got to do a little plug for something. And I have my new catalog open house for the holiday catalog, and it's coming up October 1st through the 15th. So if you come to my house, and if you want to purchase something out of any of the new catalogs or anything, say for example, if you spend $50 or whatever, then you're going to get $50 in free merchandise from my retired stash. And this is going to be one of the items, this retired paper, that you'll be able to get for free if you come to my new catalog open house and BOGO sale. Buy one, get one. Okay, so anyway, that's what that is. I just had to point out this beautiful paper because I did absolutely love it. And I think it's called, what was it? I forgot the name of it. Serene Love. You might already have some Serene Love in your DSP stash already. This card was made by Denise R. And this was a die set we used to have with all these sea creatures and things. I think this was Stampin' Up. But look at this. It's one of those fun fold twist cards. So you open it and it twists as you open it. So how fun is that? Thank you, Denise, for that fabulous birthday card. This one was made by, I have to look at my list, Therese B. And the card base is basic gray, and then she used Daffodil Delight with it. So I love that color combo. And wishing you the happiest birthday of birthdays. Thank you so much, Therese, for thinking of me. I appreciate it. And then last but not least, somebody has to go last, right? So today it is Pat S. So thank you, Pat, for this lovely card. She used the Everyday Adventure, or say, no wait, Everyday Arches dies. I just make stuff up if I can't remember. Oh, I'm good at making stuff up. But this is Everyday Arches dies. Okay, so that's the biggest die in the set. And then she used some designer paper. I'm not sure which designer paper pack this came from. I don't know. Pat, if you are watching, please comment on what the name of this designer paper was. I know it's retired, or I'm pretty sure it's retired. And then she added some birds and some trees with stamping and some dies and things like that. But again, that's real pretty paper, and you can do that with any of our scenery paper. You can make a beautiful card front with our scenic designs and just add any stamps that you want, or just leave it just the scene, and it makes a real pretty card. All right, so I have chatted enough. Like I said, these are 11 birthday cards that I received. And I love Happy Mail, and I hope you like Happy Mail too. And for a chance to get a different card, I will mail you a different card this next week. Please leave a comment. And again, I should be back to my next Sunday night. I should be back to my normal time of 7 p.m. And if that changes, I will let you know. So thanks everybody for watching. And until next week, happy stamping. Bye-bye.